Hey y'all, this your girl Starr Kraziness, and I'm coming to you with another review of Little Women LA. Before I even go into this, episode, I am so sick and tired of Briana. She is just taking up for Matt for I don't know why. Maybe she just don't want to be alone because the baby, and you deserve way much more than you giving yourself credit, because he needs to just go on somewhere, because he looked like he controlling. He looked like he done put his hands on you a couple of times, and I mean, just from the storyline, I'm just sick and tired of hearing about him. Okay, I need you to get a new leaf on life, damn it. But anyway, this episode is called Lost and Found. I guess this is dedicated to Briana, because at first she was lost, now she's found. Okay. But this is season 5, episode 3. So let's go ahead and get into it. We got Elena and Preston. They come back to the scene where they're talking to Briana, and of course Matt say he don't like her friends. They got her number, they can reach her, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And then they get off the phone. What's her name, Elena, she was talking to Preston, and she was like, it's just weird that he don't want nobody to come see Briana. And I'm like, that's not weird, that's him. He's crazy as hell. Okay, but anyway, I'm just gonna move off that before I even go off tangent. Okay, so then we got Jasmine and Tanya. They went to this little workout for the booty, pump it up, and they getting their booty right, their body right, because Jasmine was saying she has something with her thyroids or something like that, where she definitely has to make sure she's healthy in all areas, so she has to stay fit as well as eat right. But that should be for everybody, so we won't have all these health risks. But they're talking and stuff, and she asked Tanya, like, how's things going with Kerwin, and have he got out here yet? She was like, no, not yet, but everything's going good. He'll be moving in a couple of days and blah, blah, blah. And then Jasmine's like, so are we going to see him? And she was like, yes, definitely you will. And then she was talking about how her daughter is going to school, but she'll be staying with her. And then we got Kerwin coming in, so it's just like 3 people under one roof. How this going to work? But she going to make it do what it do. So then Jasmine, she goes to say how she's so frustrated that she can't get in touch with Briana. She won't return her phone calls, won't text her back, and it's just like ever since she said she wasn't fooling with Matt and his craziness, Briana just shut her off. And Tanya like, here we go again. Why can't y'all just leave her alone? Let her come to you. Obviously, the way we've been trying to do it, it's not working. It just pushes her away further. So, you know what? Maybe let her come to you, and maybe it'll be a better outcome than it has been. And then they brought up the whole Christy situation, how she just messy as hell, what she is. And Tanya was like, just keep a watch out on her, because she'll tell you one thing and turn around and tell somebody else. And as a viewer, I have witnessed it with my own eyes. Yes, the girl is messy. And so she was like, yeah, I've been keeping an eye on her. I fully don't trust her. Don't trust nobody, damn it. Just don't trust nobody, okay? Trust in Jesus. Okay. So then we go to Elena and the girls. Like I said, Elena decides she want to give an update to the girls, because nobody, as we thought, knew anything about the whole situation. So she just invited everybody to dinner and tell them the update. So then we have Elena. She tells the girls what's going on, so no rumors would be spreading around town, stuff like that. That she was in the hospital and she having some issues with her bowels, and it I guess like erupting or whatever. I forgot what technically she had, but I know it was dealing with her bowels, and it was fatal, life or death. Okay, and they either had to save the mama or save the cub, but come out they actually saved both. So that's just a little update. And then Jasmine getting into her feelings, talking about how how can Briana FaceTime her but then FaceTime me when I was there for her, especially when everybody was against her and mad, this and that. I'm like, girl, Briana in her own world, to be honest. Like, you know, sometimes I don't like what Tanya be saying, but I totally agree with her. Like, let it go. I know. Look, obviously, Briana don't mind him cheating on her and stuff like that, sexting other girls. She cool with, apparently, because she keeps on taking him back. And like I said, maybe she just don't want to be alone, especially now since she's having another baby. And you just can't stay with somebody that's treating you wrong and doing this and that just because of a child. It's just never, it would never work. Okay. So then Christy gonna put her 2 cents in, and she done slipped up. Oh no, this what happened. Elena had asked Christy, well, did you mention the whole transgender thing to the family? And she was like, yes, I told them that he was talking to somebody else and stuff like that, but I kept it brief. And Tanya, she did like this, like, oh hell no type thing. Why did you go and open up your mouth and you don't even have good evidence to justify it? Let alone, why are you even, didn't she say she didn't want you talking to her family? Now, I did agree on, if they came to you and they asked you what was going on, you should have just said, I didn't know. And then Terra, she was talking about how Brianna's family came to her, but the difference between her and Christy, she didn't respond. Now, I disagree with that. I think you should have responded and just kept it as, look, me and your daughter or your sister haven't talked in months. I don't know what's going on with her. She haven't called me. I haven't had no contact from her, so I'm just as clueless as you, but I hope everything turn out and be okay. Cool. So they will know not to even come your way next time, because you don't know a damn thing of what's going on. You just know she was in the hospital for something. But Christy, she got to be messy. I just had to tell him, you know, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh girl, why? So then we got Jasmine back in her feelings, just like, y'all worried about Matt, and this is why she's this and that, and clearly the girl doesn't want to be bothered. If you ain't on her side or you ain't agreeing with what she's got going on, she don't want to talk to you. She cutting you out, or Matt won't be in his feelings and then want her to talk to nobody. Like, just stop it. I just can't. So Jasmine just got so upset. She was like, look, I can't do it. I'm just gonna walk out. I just can't. So then we got Christy and her mama. They go dog shopping for their little pup. They was really originally supposed to be for Autumn, but you see, you know how they're going. So she tells her mama about what happened with the dinner, as well as where Briana was. And then she goes to tell us how she knows for a fact Briana was talking to her stepmom, and Matt didn't even know it. So she knows she could have got contact, you know, with her friends or whatever. And I'm like, wait a minute, how did you find that out? Like, I can't. And so she was kind of saying that she been texting her, calling her, still ain't no response and stuff like that. And then her mama was like, well, maybe Matt didn't let her have her phone. You know, maybe he was controlling the whole situation. She was like, maybe, or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, let's just get off that subject. So then we go to Chris and Jasmine. They having a little, I guess you can say a little date, but basically they spend time with each other, because we come to find out Jasmine is doing a little overtime at the salon because Chris, he wants to work on the railroad, and they're in furlough right now, so they haven't been calling him for work. But actually they call him, but then they had to call him back to say disregard that call because we don't have no work for you. It was probably a glitch in the system, but don't come to work because that's not what we need right now. And then Jasmine was like, well, were your hopes up? Damn, his hopes. Yeah, his hopes were up. What the hell kind of question is that? What? Yeah, so he was like, yeah, my hopes were up and stuff like that, but it's all good. And she was like, well, look, I want you to achieve your dream, your goal. I want you to get on that railroad and do your best, okay? So if that means I have to work even harder, I'm going to do it because this is my family. I love you guys, and we're going to make it do what it do, all right? And then they share this little moment about her health situation, and then he turns and say, well, you know, I'm going to do what I got to do as well. You know, I can't be having my baby. You know, you're my number one. She's like, I know, I better be your only one, okay? So then we go to Briana and Matt. Oh, my gosh. So Briana goes to tell us she was on her way to the spa day with the girls, and then she just started feeling pain. And she just couldn't take it no more, so she had to go to the hospital. So from there, they, you know, ran tests and come find out it was something going on with her bowels, and how she was 27 weeks pregnant and she was having contractions, and this is not how she's supposed to be. This is definitely not time where she needed to be having contractions, so she knew something was wrong. And this and that, and then they having a little conversation, and then he goes to say, well, let me tell you, I called Christy the night this happened or whatever, and when I told her a couple of things, the next thing I knew, I was starting getting death threats from your family and stuff. I'm like, really? And so, but then it made me think, Christy said she didn't talk to Matt, so I'm confused. Somebody lying now. Somebody is lying. And I don't like to be confused, okay? And that's all I'm getting is confusion in this damn Briana, Christy, and Matt situation triangle going on. Christy, leave your nose out of other people's business, okay? Just stop it. Because you know he a whack job. He's a whack, totally job. Okay? So then we're going to go off of that. We got Terra and Joe basically in that scene. They're giving their cat a bath. And the cat was looking scared. He was looking scared for his life. He was just shivering because he didn't know what the hell was going on. So I kind of felt for the cat. Then we go to Tanya and her boo. Her Curran, he finally came. You know, they embraced each other, gave each other a kiss. Then he goes to say, did you get all your stuff away from, I think his name was Ja or whatever, and she was like, I haven't dealt with him. He was like, what the hell that's supposed to mean? All you had to do was make a drop off. And I'm like, oh, calm down, get out your feelings. All right. And she was like, I didn't want to deal with it, you know, because at first you told me not to deal with him no more. Now you telling me, that's just too much. Okay, then we got Jasmine and Briana. Briana actually called Jasmine. She returned her phone call. She invited her over. Jasmine come with some flowers and stuff. Look who at the door. It's Matt. And he gonna talk about some hello, like everything gravy. No, hell no, nigga. Just get me in this damn house. And so she kind of looked scared. But don't, girl, we got the cameraman. Try something. So then they had a little talk. Jasmine basically tells Briana how she felt jealous that Briana reached out to Elena and Preston versus reaching out to her and Chris. And Briana was like, look, Preston and Elena, they've been there for me since day one with this whole Matt situation. And I knew when I talked to them, they will relay the message. But still, damn, Briana, Jasmine was there. You know, just because she don't like your husband don't mean you need to shut her off, okay? That's just not how it should go down. But you know, that's your life, so you do you, boo. And then she goes to tell, what's her name, Jasmine, about the whole Christy situation. How Matt mysteriously done start receiving death threats, and how Christy, she didn't respect her wishes of her not keeping in contact with her family, and that was just something she should have not done, and just led to this and this and that. And she was like, I'm done with Christy. I'm totally done. I don't want nothing to do with her. She's dead to me. And I'm like, okay, you say that now. But then we go to Chris and Jasmine. Jasmine brings him like a little donut breakfast thing, and it was like a cute note and talking about how they're gonna have a new baby. And I thought that was just cute how she, did the whole bringing out the news, and they had a little talk about her health again and stuff like that. But all in all, I'm happy for you, Jasmine. Go ahead and get your little second baby, okay? So then we got Curran and Tanya and their baby girl. Baby girl talking about, look, I got some rules because we all living here now, and I'm gonna need for y'all to do some certain stuff. So look, this rule 1. Y'all can't be having sex when I'm here. And they like, excuse you? This my house. Tanya like, this is my house. Y'all both just moving in, okay? And then it went from, do you plan on getting married? Karen was like, yeah, if she act right. And then she was like, well, if you act right. And I'm like, oh, I don't even know if they're gonna stay together. It's just too much drama over there. So then we got Jasmine and Terra. They go out. I think they're going tanning or whatever. So then this is where Terra, she finds out that Jasmine's pregnant. And Jasmine was just telling her about how she hopes Chris gets back on this railroad thing, because when little people, they get pregnant, most likely they have to be on bed rest. And if ain't no money flowing, how we gonna make this baby and everything else work? Like, come on now. So she was like, but she's still gonna do what she got to do. At the end of the day, she just hope and pray that he gets this job going, okay? Then we get to Christy and Matt and Briana. So Matt and Briana, they walking and talking, and she telling us how she found out that she been spreading rumors, as well as she done stole her assistant named Julie. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So then here we got Christy coming with this big old box, knowing damn well she don't need to be bringing Briana nothing. Okay, that's all I gotta say on that. But because Briana, she didn't even take the damn gift. She left it right there. I'm like, okay, that's all right. So then we get to the point where Matt, well, her and Briana was talking. Then Matt wanted to put his 2 cents in. And then Christy was like, look, it's getting a little hectic. Can I talk to Briana alone? Because she feel like Briana can't be herself if Matt is there. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna let you say your piece, but I got one thing to say to you. When I called you and we had our little discussion, couple of minutes after, I was getting death threats. What? And she was like, I don't know how that happened, blah blah blah. He was doing his little macho thing. I'm like, just get on just go, exit stage left and keep it moving. So then her and Briana start talking, and then she bring up the whole Julie situation, and Christy like, I didn't even know you had fired her. I thought we was gonna work with her together. No, the hell you didn't. Stop all these lies, Christy. You knew she wasn't working with her. And so then she goes to saying, well, look, you done crossed me too much right about now, and I just can't deal. This friendship is null and void. Do not call me. Do not. She done told the girl she had to email her because she did not want her to know her new address, let alone her new phone number. So she was like, you dead to me. Don't come knocking at my door. Don't try to call me, because I'm done. I'm done with your lies. I'm done with you spreading your lies. And I'm done with you not having respect for me and my husband. Okay. And then Christy was like, really? That's how you gonna do me? Then she turned around and was like, you know what? Fine. Enjoy your gift. Do you. Hope you have a good life. And like I said, her, Matt, Briana, and Matt, they just left the gift there on the little stoop. And then he had a nerve to say what he had said. He was like, I had got death threats, and they was talking about body parts. I guess they was gonna dismember his body. I'm like, child, you probably got worse. Go on somewhere. I'm so tired of Matt. It makes no sense. Like, ugh, he makes my blood boil. And I'm not even on the show, let alone Briana friend. I'm just a viewer. And I'm just tired of them too. Like, you, what about your daughter? Like, okay, I'm over it. I'm drained. I was pumped at first. Now I'm just drained. This whole situation just drains me. Because I just hate to see women getting played, getting messed over, getting hurt physically, emotionally. Because it's just, as women, especially if you're doing a damn thing, you single mom, you paying the bills, doing damn yard work. Yes, I said yard work because me and my mom, we have to go out there and do some things, okay? And you just doing what you can to survive and doing the damn thing. And we got these no good ass men out here doing whatever they want. They doing the hell whatever they want to do. I have a big problem with that. So I hope you wake up, Briana, before it's too late. That's all I gotta say. But that was my review on Little Women LA. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really, this episode was quite boring. Nothing really popped off, but Briana, you need to get some help. That's all I gotta say. So I will leave y'all with that, and I'll see you on the next review. Peace. Is she serious? All you did was throw some rings on her. Is she serious? And then here go Mama Bell. If I have to take off of work, I'm gonna punch her in her face. Excuse me. This is why you have the restraining order, lady. You